boys Blazing here, back with another video. Today is going to be a very different type of video as I've never done one of these before, so I'm going to try this out. Hopefully everything works out the way I have it in my head, so let's get right into the video, guys. Without further ado, today is going to be actually a edible review. So I'm not, personally, me myself, I'm not a huge edible fan, just because of how long the effects last, how long they take to come on, and a bunch of other factors just doesn't really make me a fan of it. Me personally, when I like to use cannabis, I like to know when I'm going to be high, for how long I'm going to be high, and I can plan my day around that. With edibles, it's kind of like once you take the edible and once it's in full effect, you're kind of just basically useless as a person. That's how heavy the effects are from edibles for me personally. I mean, I'm speaking from my point of view. Everyone has a different tolerance, everyone has different experiences, so that's why I don't eat or use edibles that much. But today's review is going to be, hopefully you guys can see that on camera there, one of these shatter bars, and this one is 250 milligrams of THC. Hopefully you guys can read that information. Hopefully it's focused. Hopefully the camera is focusing. But yeah, so this is a vegan shatter bar because that's the only one they had left, so I just bought that one. This one's 250 milligrams of THC, 10.4 milligrams per square. So when you open this up, I'll show you guys it. It's divided into little squares. This one is sugar-free dark chocolate. This one is an indica, so they actually have a sativa and an indica bar. I'm not sure how that affects. I might have to try the sativa one and see the difference, but I've actually tried this one before and I know how it affects me, so I roughly know what's going to happen after I eat this. But yeah, this one is Purple Kush, and there is 24 pieces in this bar. So hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can read that. But yeah, without further ado, I'll just read like the ingredients here. Unsweetened chocolate, sweetener, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, natural vanilla flavor. And yeah, that's basically it. It gives you the nutritional value here on the back. It says that there is a lab test result. So for the THC percentage, it is 67.5%. The THCA is 0.080%. THCV is 1.20%. The CBN is 0.450%. The CBD is 0.135%. The CBC is 1.16%, and the CBG is 1.92%. So I'll show you guys that there. It's just on the back. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, let's get right into this review. I'm going to open this bad boy up, show you guys what we're dealing with here. And as I'm opening this up and showing you guys, a lot of people might not be familiar with edibles or how they work and how they affect you. I'll give you a brief rundown on how they work, basically. So what you have to do in order to make edibles is you have to use, obviously, cannabis or cannabis-derived product like shatter. I believe actually that's what they use to make these, is they actually use shatter from Purple Kush or whatever it is to make the bar. So you'd have to use shatter, hash, keef, something with a lot of cannabinoids in it, obviously. And what you have to do is decarboxylate the cannabis product, whatever you're using, the bud, hash, shatter, whatever you're going to be using, you have to decarboxylate it. Now, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to the actual science and how this stuff works, but if you are interested, just type in decarboxylation on Google and it will give you a description on what it is exactly doing. It has something to do with removing a carbon atom from the molecules or something along those lines. I don't want to butcher the science, so I'm not going to try and explain it. But so basically you have to decarboxylate your cannabis, make the edibles, and what happens is it's different than smoking in the sense of when you smoke cannabis, which is you're smoking the THC, the CBD, and all the cannabinoids, obviously. So the THC, which is known as delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, is present in the plant. So when you smoke that, the delta-9 THC or delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol gets absorbed into the lungs, then it goes into your bloodstream, and then it gets processed that way. And when you smoke, obviously the effects come on immediately after. The thing with edibles is once you eat the delta-9 THC, when your body starts to obviously break down the food and process it and digest it, it turns that delta-9 THC into 11-hydroxy THC or 11-hydroxy tetrahydrocannabinol. So if you didn't know that, it actually turns THC into a totally different compound, which is why edibles last so long and is why like their effects are very, very potent. So I just wanted to give you guys that little bit of information if you weren't aware of that. And yeah, I'll show you guys the bar. So this is like the little wrapping that it kind of comes in here. I guess that's like their little logo or whatever that means. I don't even know what it says, but yeah. So let's open this bad boy up. And here she is. There is the chocolate bar that we're dealing with. So each square is 10.4 milligrams of THC. The entire bar is 250 milligrams of THC. So now, I was thinking about this before the video, but I'll just say it to you guys as well. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take the entire bar or if I wanted to eat half of it. I mean, it wouldn't really be an edible review if you only ate half, because then you're not really getting the full effects. So I'm just going to leave this camera recording. I'm going to start eating this chocolate bar, and I will report back in about an hour and a half, and I will tell you guys how I'm feeling, how the effects are, actually I'm going to start eating it now, and I'll tell you how it tastes as well, just kind of giving you an overall review of the product itself. Because some edibles taste like complete shit, but then the effects are amazing. And then some people make like really gourmet edibles that taste amazing, and also the effects are there as well. So I'm going to try it now. I'll shut up. So there's one little square. I know it's chocolate. You kind of technically should be sucking on it and letting it melt in your mouth, but I'm impatient. It's actually really good. Holy shit. For being a vegan chocolate bar, wow. I'm not really a big sweets person. I'm not really a big chocolate person either. But this tastes really good. I mean, you can taste the slight cannabis taste in the background. But overall, this is like, wow, really surprised. Really good job. What is the company? Euphoria Extractions. Really, really good job. Definitely a really good tasting chocolate bar. So, alright guys, without further ado, I'm going to finish this chocolate bar, and I will report back in about an hour and a half, and give you guys the effects and how I'm feeling. So, enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Peace. So we finished eating the edible. So I will report back in about an hour and a half when I'm feeling the effects. And we will let you know how this edible is. So far, so good. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of information. So I got the edible from a local dispensary here in Toronto, and it was about, I think, $26 for that chocolate bar. Kind of pricey. I mean, you have to pay taxes and whatnot, which is whatever. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? The government has to get a cut always. So yeah, 250 milligram bar, $26. I mean, the chocolate bar itself tasted amazing. Tasted like a regular, like dark chocolate bar. Really good taste. You could taste the cannabis like on the back end. And yeah, that's all I can really say as of right now. Really good experience so far. And like I said, I'll come back in an hour and a half, and let you guys know how I'm feeling. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying this video. I know it's a little bit different than what I normally post, but I know there are edible users out there. I know people might want to see these types of videos, so I said, why not make this video, right? But yeah, like I said, I will see you guys soon, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace, guys. Hey, what up, guys? I'm back, and we're going to talk about the effects and how I'm feeling after taking that edible that I was talking about earlier. So it's been about an hour and a half now. I don't even know. I haven't even checked the time, but I know it's for sure it's been an hour, so I'm feeling pretty much the full effects already, and holy shit, it is definitely some potent stuff. It's just a typical indica high. I mean, you're just couch locked, you're sedated, you're a lot of pain relieving properties, a lot of body effects, relaxation, no depression, no anxiety. And yeah, you just have munchies, you feel tired, you could definitely fall asleep, no problem. But it is definitely some potent stuff, and it will definitely last a long time. So that is also a plus if you're looking for long lasting effects for like medical patients as well. So yeah, I mean, that's basically all I can really say about it. It isn't edible. It's not like it really has like a taste or like, you know, any other smells and stuff like that. It's basically just a chocolate bar. So my overall rating, I guess, for this edible out of 5, I would definitely say it's a high quality edible. I would give it a solid 4 out of 5 and definitely recommend it if you live in Toronto and you're looking for edibles. Like, that's definitely a good company to go with, I would say. So yeah, that's been an edible review by I'm Always Blazing, the 250 milligram Euphoria Extractions vegan chocolate bar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.